Death Wish Update. Brought to you by Death Wish Coffee. Wake the cup up!
Hello, everybody, and happy Wednesday. Welcome to the update. If this is your first time joining, hello to everybody on Facebook, hello to everybody on YouTube, and hello to everybody on Twitch. We try to go live every single week and give you some details on new products, new deals, some new fun stuff happening here at Death Wish Coffee. I'm all alone today because we're all busy here at Death Wish getting ready finally to go back to our brand new headquarters. We are based in New York and right in upstate New York. And the governor finally said that it is going to be safe enough that we are going to be able to go back in small capacities for non-essential businesses. So we will be back in our brand new spot starting very soon. And like I promised on one of those new updates, you guys are going to get a tour of our new facility. I can't wait. I can't wait to get back and see what's on my desk, all my little stuff on my desk. Thank you guys so much for joining. Like I said, if this is your first time, you get something pretty fun.
Secret code unlocked. Discount of death.
For being a fan of everything we do here and for being a fan of Shannon herself, you can go on over to deathwishcoffee.com, pick up some of the world's strongest coffee, some of our amazing merchandise, whatever you see on the site. And when you get to checkout, when you see that little enter code here, enter this code right there, Mother of Content, all one word, and you'll save 12% off your order for being a fan of everything we do here. I do want to say if there's a lag today or if stuff isn't working as well, my poor laptop, which I've been running everything off of since working from home for the last 11 weeks, is on fire today. Finally, we have good weather in upstate New York. It has reached 90 degrees here in the last couple days, and in this den, I only have one window, which is right there, and it's closed right now, so I don't get any sound bleed back, and it's been hot in this room all day. So, if we're lagging a little, it's because my poor little computer is doing the best it possibly can. Let me know where you guys are watching from. I see people from Egypt watching, Atlanta, Kentucky, and right here in our own backyard in New York. Hello, everybody. Again, hello to everybody on Twitch, over on Facebook, and over on YouTube. Let's get right into it. So, first of all, I want to tell you guys about a couple things. We talked about how you guys are going to see the new Death Wish HQ very soon, and I'm so excited to show you guys that. That'll be in a few weeks. I do want to apologize for everybody who's been joining me on the Quarantown, which is our Monday lives. Did not do one this week because I had a day off. I'm proud to honor those that died during service during Memorial Day. And I had a 3-day weekend for once. It was really nice. So sorry I didn't go live, but I'm going to keep doing those, I think. Even when we go back, I really, really like doing those Quarantowns, and I know you guys have been having fun with them too. We do have a brand new deal coming out tomorrow on deathwishcoffee.com. If you guys haven't picked this up yet, this is the perfect thing for summer, for camping, for on the go, whatever it is, and that is exactly what it's called. It's our on the go kit. As you can see, it's right near a campfire right there. And what they are is they're single serve pour overs. Think like a tea bag, but for coffee. And you don't, obviously submerge it. All you need is hot water with this kit, and that's it. I'll show you what comes with the kit right here. It comes with this awesome canvas bag. And then it comes with 2 ceramic mugs with the logo on them and 10 single-serve pour-overs. And we're running a super summer deal on this product tomorrow because we've got some that are still been there. We released this last year, and, the product did really well, and we want to get it in your hands for the summer. So this is coming out, deathwishcoffee.com tomorrow, at a super awesome deal. I think it's running for about like $60 for the whole kit right now, and we're going to give it to you for $45. And you can save even more money by using that discount code mother of content. How great is that? So you guys can stock up on single serve, and those are great on the go. Like I said, all you need is hot water. They are Death Wish Coffee approved. It is the world's strongest coffee in those single serve pour overs. And I do want to say that I've heard this asked from a lot of people out there about those single serve pour overs. A lot of you who got this on the go kit already was wondering, are we going to make it available that we can buy refills of the single serve pour overs? We didn't know how well this product was going to do. It did great thanks to you guys. So we're definitely coming out with that. Look for that really soon. That's a brand new product coming from Death Wish. You're going to be able to buy packs of those single serve pour overs without having to buy the whole kit again, you know, with the bag and the cups and all that. So I'm not sure exactly the quantities. I think we're going to do boxes of 10 like we had in there, but we might do larger boxes as well. We're really excited about releasing that. It was basically just, you know, supply and demand. And obviously with everything that's been happening with COVID, we wanted to release them a little bit earlier and like to hit those summer months, but they should be out really, really soon. So we're really excited about that. Another product that we've had on deathwishcoffee.com that you guys, if you haven't tried it, you should try it, especially seeing as though today is launch day, and that is our Death Wish Coffee Instant Coffee. Now, as you can see on the side of the box there, it says the birth of the galaxy's strongest coffee. So I know a lot of new people are tuning into this live every single week, and we get a lot of new fans to Death Wish Coffee every single day, and I can't thank you guys enough for checking us out. We love this instant product. This is the premier if you're on a go. This single box comes with 8 packs, 8 like sleeves of coffee for a single cup of coffee. Just add hot water. And I'll tell you something, I am not an instant coffee fan at all. I think they're all terrible. And I know I sound biased, but except for ours. And there's a reason why ours is good. A, it's Death Wish Coffee. 300 milligrams of caffeine in that little pack. So you're getting the world's strongest coffee in an instant version. You can't go wrong. It's better than any hotel coffee or any on-the-go coffee or any, random, truck stop coffee you're going to get. I'm telling you. The other side of that is we tested this probably the best way we possibly could. We had taste testers that were out of this world. We developed this instant version of our coffee to send to space for the very first time. A couple years ago, we had the incredible opportunity to send our coffee to the International Space Station to fuel the astronauts of Expedition 56. And speaking of today is a historic day in science and space exploration. We are about to launch the SpaceX Falcon 9 rocket with the Crew Dragon capsule on top with 2 astronauts in the capsule for the first time. For the first time ever, we are launching humans into space on a rocket and a space system developed by a private company, SpaceX. They've been working very closely with NASA, and these 2 astronauts are amazing. Bob Behnken and Doug Hurley are veterans, and actually Doug flew on one of the last missions of the space shuttle, and that was the last time that we flew astronauts from American soil to the International Space Station. Was in 2011 after the space shuttle program stopped. And since then, astronauts have only had one way of going up and down, and that's on the Russian Soyuz rockets. And those have been awesome, but we obviously, as the world community, want to further our space exploration and make it accessible for more people to go up. So this is called Demo 2. Demo 2 is basically these 2 astronauts are sitting in the cockpit, and they've got the brand new Crew Dragon with all the touch screens, and they're going to be able to control it, but it's automated as soon as it launches, and then 19 hours later, it's going to dock all automated with the International Space Station, and these 2 astronauts are going to join the crew already orbiting the Earth right now. If everything goes as according to plan, which it should, then Crew Dragon 1 is going to happen later this summer with 4 astronauts in it, and they will be manually flying the craft. This is basically the final test before it's all ready to go. And you guys can watch live wherever you want to watch. It's on YouTube Live, it's on SpaceX Live, it's on NASA TV, and also right at nasa.gov/NASA Live. You can watch it live. A lot of the news channels are doing it live. I'm probably even going to throw up a link on Facebook, on my Facebook, and also on Fueled by Deathcast if you want to check it out. There, 4:33 Eastern Standard Time. History's going to be made. So to celebrate, I wanted to remember the time that our coffee got sent up to the International Space Station, because what an incredible thing that was. And again, for a lot of you over on Facebook, on Twitch, on Instagram, wherever you're watching, or on YouTube, if you're watching on Instagram, how are you watching us? But a lot of you are new to the company in the last, couple years. Maybe yesterday you found us. Welcome to the Caffeinated Madness. Well, a couple years ago, we had the opportunity to launch our coffee into space. The short story is this, is that I, on Fueled by Deathcast, which is our podcast, comes out every single Thursday. Please subscribe on Apple Podcasts, on Spotify, Google Music, iHeartRadio, wherever you listen to podcasts, please subscribe to it, because I talk to incredible people every single week and try to give you their entertaining and inspiring life story. Tomorrow, by the way, before I finish this story, is Greg Grunberg, who you probably remember from TV shows like Alias or Heroes, or you probably really recognize him as Snap Wexley in a movie that maybe some of you have heard of, Star Wars. Yeah, he was Rebel pilot, Snap Wexley, in all of the new Star Wars movies. Great guy. We talk about his entire career, and that's coming out tomorrow. But way back on season 1 of Fueled by Deathcast, I got to talk with retired astronaut Nicole Stott. And she spent over 100 days on the International Space Station. And me and my co-host Dustin, who is our amazing logistics manager now, we talked to her about what it was like to live on the space station and perform a spacewalk. It takes an hour just to get out of the spacesuit after you've been in space to then acclimate back into the space station. And we asked her on the episode, Nicole, what is that like? How do you deal with that? And she's like, well, honestly, all I want is a strong cup of coffee. And we laughed and we were like, wouldn't it be funny if astronauts could drink Death Wish coffee on the space station? And she said that would be a great idea. We'll cut to a year later, and she put me in contact with NASA Food Labs, and we worked with NASA Food Labs on our then researching and developing instant coffee idea, and had them help us hone that recipe down to make the world's strongest coffee, the strongest coffee in the galaxy. And I was lucky enough to go down to Kennedy Space Center, right where the launch is going to happen today in just an hour and a half at 4:33. I was able to go down there and chronicle the entire thing on episode 82, From the Basement to the Cosmos. If you go on over to YouTube, you can watch my entire adventure. But to give you guys a little send-off and get us all excited for the launch and the historic space exploration that's happening today, I wanted us all to remember and relive my excitement of going down and watching our coffee, Death Wish Coffee, get launched into space for the first time, because it got launched back into space for the second time just last year. But in 2018, I got to go down there, chronicle the whole thing, and I came back and basically told Dustin all about it. So I'm going to show you guys that clip. This is a clip of me kind of explaining about the Falcon 9 rocket, where our coffee was packed into it. It's the same type of rocket that is going to take the astronauts into space in just about an hour, which is so exciting. And you guys are going to be able to witness right along with me the launch of that rocket, which I filmed on my camera and my phone all at the same time. It was crazy. But it was a lot of fun, and it was super loud. I was barely 3 miles away from the launch, and it was like a train in space. It was crazy. So one more time, guys, before we watch this video, I just want to let you guys know again, deathwishcoffee.com tomorrow for our awesome deal on the on-the-go kit. $45 for 10 single-serve pour-overs, 2 mugs, and a carry-on case. You can't beat it. Perfect summer thing to buy for sure. And while we're watching this clip, if you guys want to try the same coffee that the astronauts got to drink in space, go on over to deathwishcoffee.com, pick up some of our instant coffee. Come in a box, and those 8 single-serve bags in that box, or you can buy a 4-pack or an 8-pack, however much instant coffee you want. I always keep some on hand because it's amazing. So without further ado, here is, from a couple years ago, the launch of Death Wish Coffee into space. And don't forget to watch the launch later, guys. I'll be watching too. All right, here we go. If I can do it. We got to go into the launch pad with the Falcon 9 rocket.
So cool.
And it was laying down on its side. I'm showing you guys some video of it as we're talking right here. It was incredible. We got to get out of the bus, go up to the gate, and see it laying down. And just knowing that our coffee was in that rocket, you know, feet away from me, and knowing that that rocket was going to be in space in less than 12 hours.
Oh, man.
It was incredible to see in person from, you know, as close as I possibly could be to it. It was really nuts. Which then, you know, we broke for the day. They brought us back, and I went back to my hotel room only thinking about one thing. I'm going to wake up early, and that rocket's going to go to space. That was, I still can't believe that I got to witness what I got to witness. And some of the people that were part of this NASA social event, they are from the area. They've gotten to see lots of different launches. But it was incredible. We got to go to the NASA Causeway and set up our cameras about 3.5 miles away from the launch pad, and that's the closest you can get to a launch pad before a launch. So we got to see it the closest you can possibly see. You know, we were there probably about an hour before, maybe 45 minutes before, you know, so we were anticipating and getting ready, making sure all of our shots are lined up. And it was funny. I had our main camera going, trained on the launch pad, with our Zoom audio recorder going on top of it. And then I had my phone out in my left hand doing Facebook Live.
Wow.
Beaming back to you guys back at Deathwish HQ and the world. We had over 100 people watching the Facebook Live the whole entire time from all over the world. Egypt, Sweden, Alaska, Australia, Israel, like everywhere was watching with us, watching our coffee go into space, which was crazy. But I'm sitting there like this, phone in one hand, the tripod arm in the other hand, and I'm not looking at either of them. I'm just looking at the rocket and desperately trying to maneuver both of these as it's going up. It was a little tough, but I did all right.
Gaining new skills every day, Jeff.
And gaining new skills every day.
You did great.
Thanks. I want to show you guys some of that footage I've been showing you as we've been talking, but I want to show you some of the launch footage from our cameras and from NASA and SpaceX of the Falcon 9 launching into space. Here we go, guys. Are you excited? I'm excited.
T-minus 8 seconds.
Oh my gosh.
7, 6, 5, 4.
3,
All eyes on.
2. I'm gonna cry.
Oh, there it goes.
We have ignition
gosh.
and liftoff.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my God.
Holy snow. Here it comes.
Oh my God. God. I need to just look at this in person now.
I know. I first of all, the sound was epic when it was rocketing towards me. Like it was just I never experienced something like that before.
Yeah,
But-
the look of just like it's you know, dawn,
Yeah.
right? And,
Yeah.
and it's dark, and all of a sudden it's
daylight.
daytime.
Yeah.
Like, as bright as the sun, and it looks like a sun ripping through the sky.
And it comes up in the sky, but because the curve of the Earth, like it plays tricks on your brain, because it goes straight up, but it's coming towards you, so it's coming towards us. That's why the sound's getting louder and louder and louder, and then it banks to go into the atmosphere.
Yeah.
But because it's so high now in the atmosphere and the Earth is rotating, it actually looks like it's falling. Because it's that far away. You know what I mean? Like
Creepy.
so it's really, really cool. And we got to see, you couldn't really see on my video, but we got to see when the Falcon 9 separated from the Dragon, you could see the tiniest dot of light fall to the Earth as the Dragon is still going away. Because that's the rocket coming away from it. And when the separation happened and the smoke was hitting the atmosphere, the sun came up at that exact moment. And it hit the smoke, and I'm showing you guys some of the pictures and video from that as well. And I've never seen it look like someone painted the sky.
Yeah, I was saying that when we were here.
Yeah.
Looking at all this feed coming back from that launch, and I was showing everybody that picture of the sun rising and the smoke, and it looked like
Photoshop.
It looked like a painting.
It was incredible, and